Hey Reddit, I, 39F, have been with my boyfriend, 40M, let's call him Jake, for 14 years. We've had our ups and downs, but we've always fought through them together. Jake is a recovering drug addict and alcoholic, and our relationship has weathered the storms of his addiction, his recovery, and everything in between. A few months ago, things started getting tough again. He was struggling emotionally, withdrawing from me, and I could feel him slipping into a dark place. Then, one night, he told me he needed a break, not a breakup, just time to think. We still lived together, but he moved to the couch, and I stayed in our bedroom. It was painful, but I wanted to give him the space he said he needed. 3 days later, he came to me in tears, saying he was certain now, he wanted to be with me, to fix things, to move forward together. I was relieved, but a week ago, I found out something that shattered my world. He slept with someone else during those few days, and worse, the protection split. The way I found out wasn't even from him. I was doing laundry when I saw a text pop up on his phone from a number I didn't recognize. It read, "Hey, just wanted to let you know I got tested. Everything came back clean. Hope you're okay." My heart stopped. I picked up his phone, my hands shaking. My gut told me everything before I even unlocked it. When I confronted him, his face turned pale. He sat down, exhaled deeply, and admitted everything. He met a woman at a bar while he was out one night, and in his words, "It just happened. It was just one time," he pleaded. "I didn't even know her. I was in such a bad place, and I wasn't thinking." He tried to justify it, saying we were on a break, and he thought I wouldn't take him back. But I couldn't believe what I was hearing. We weren't over. We were paused. And now, not only had he betrayed me, but he had put my health at risk too. Jake's addiction has been an ongoing battle. His sponsor, Mark, has always been supportive, but I started wondering if Jake was as committed to his sobriety as he claimed. When I confided in Mark, he told me something shocking. Jake had been skipping meetings. Was this break an excuse for more than just sleeping with someone else? My best friend Rachel has never fully trusted Jake. She's seen me stand by him through relapses, fights, and emotional turmoil. When I told her what happened, she didn't hold back. "You deserve better," she said. "Why are you always the one who has to forgive?" Her words stung because deep down I knew she was right. I debated calling the woman he slept with. In a moment of weakness, I did. Her name was Lisa, and she wasn't some random hookup. She had met Jake a few times before at meetings. He told her he was single. When I told her the truth, she was horrified and apologized, saying she never would have gone home with him if she had known. That revelation changed everything. I confronted Jake again, this time armed with everything I knew. "You lied to me," I said, my voice shaking. "Not just about sleeping with her, but about everything. You weren't just struggling, you were slipping, and you let me believe we were in this together." He broke down, promising he'd do whatever it took to fix things. He swore he'd go to meetings, see a therapist, be honest with me. But I wasn't sure I could believe him anymore. The biggest question loomed over me. Could I forgive this? And if I did, what would that say about me? The next few weeks were agonizing. I went back and forth. Was I holding on to the past? Was I afraid to start over? Or was I just making excuses for someone who had already checked out of our relationship? One night after another fight, I made my decision. "I can't do this anymore," I told him. "I love you, Jake. But love isn't enough if I can't trust you." He didn't fight me on it. Maybe he knew he had done too much damage. Maybe he was just tired too. It's been a month since I moved out. I won't lie. There are days when I miss him so much it physically hurts. But there are also days when I feel free. I'm learning to put myself first for the first time in 14 years. And that feels like the right choice. So, Reddit, what would you have done? Would you have stayed? Let him prove himself? Or was leaving the only real choice I had?